We want to make sure that we're supporting you in your job search. So if we see that your resume could use a little bit more meat on the bone, so to speak, we'll try to help you figure out what skills you can add. And work is work. So even though you may not have worked in an office or at a actual site or clocked in and out somewhere, if you've done work in your community or at your church or religious organization or things like that, you can still codify and kind of list those skills that you gained there, making sure any clubs that you're a part of and any work you did on behalf of those are listed. If you've been out of the workforce for a while, what were you doing in between that time? Were you taking classes? Were you doing, so you can still kind of fill things up. Don't fluff and, make things up, but certainly leverage and use the things that you have, the skills you have gained to best demonstrate that you can still do this job and do it well. And again, getting your foot in the door in some other role might be the way to go. And then while you're there, you can demonstrate work ethic and, just showing up. Honestly, right now, that's a huge value add. If you have just a dependable, reliable resource on your team who will be there, you'd be surprised at what that can do. I want to give it to Jarrett because there's certain times where I think even in internships or internship to employment opportunities where there might be certain skills on resumes and things that you see as well. Did you have anything to add?
I think the biggest thing is, so we also offer resume workshops at the Employment Center, or resume kind of help. And so if there's other questions for, how do I talk about on my resume this time when I've been out of work or this time when I, was not employed, I think definitely reach out to us and ask about those resume workshops, because we do have experience working with people who have been out of work for 5 or 10 years or how long it may be, and highlighting some of that, highlighting how you can still tell your story and talk about your experience, or present your best self for those new job applications.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.